Welcome back to Final Fantasy 15. Here we go. We've just done a few bounties. I'm stood outside Hammerhead. We've got to go to Golden Key, and that is probably where I'm gonna go immediately. Because there's no reason not to. Golden Key is a beautiful place. We did find a potential MILF, but she never explicitly called herself that. As in, there was a very clear family unit, but they never referred to each other by family names, yeah? So, therefore, I was left with no evidence, just three coincidental adults, well, two adults and a child, who they could have been kidnappers. So, unfortunately, the search continues. I do get the feeling, though, that because I've installed Rebirth now, I've not installed Strangers of Paradise, but that's only because I think there's just... There are NPCs, but they're really basic. If you played Strangers of Paradise, you'd understand what I'm saying by that, but they're really basic. Essentially, the way how it works is that you just pick which location you want to go to, and then you go to Corneria, and in Corneria, you can just choose between a couple of people to talk to after each level, and they have like one or two things to say, and that's it. You essentially only have access to one town throughout the entire game. Which makes sense, because the nature of Strangers of Paradise is really odd. But I really like Strangers of Paradise. I think you see all of the cringe shit with the whole we gotta kill chaos and stuff, and it is absolutely cringe, but that's part of the charm. That's part of why you're playing it at the same time. And I actually think the level design and the references to the other Final Fantasies and stuff is done really, really well in that game, and the music's awesome as well. Whereas in this game, what we gotta do is we gotta go to Golden Key. My estimation is that we gotta get to Lestalem. I think Lestalem will have somebody, but to be fair, for all I know, a random diner could have the answer. So it could be it's probably in my interest to stop off at several diners. The first thing though is that my original plan was to use the hotel at Golden Key, but then I remembered that the floodlights is a later item that you get, so we're probably not going to use the floodlights. We're probably just going to use some basic stuff. Alright, Altair, let's go. So we'll just use this. That gives us more experience. I do like the camping stuff in the game. At level 5. Photography is completely useless.
Damn, this is a really good shot.
I'll just save that just to get that out of the way. Normally I just take a picture of Cindy, but we're not going to complete the game, so there's no point in doing that. But Cindy would be my choice. The biggest issue is that because I've done that... Oh, I almost ran. I don't need to run this time round. I can just take the... Oh, I'm gonna run anyway. I'm too used to running in this game.
Hammerhead is like no garage ever. You know?
One would expect
we can fight stuff on the way as well.
I'll miss it once this road trip's over with.
Wait, it doesn't take fucking 20 minutes. What am I doing?
You can pay them a visit anytime you please. I'm sure Cindy will be glad to look after your car. Oh, right.
So, that's what this is about.
If you need, I could always lend you the regalia.
Whoa! Thanks for the offer, but once we're back in the Crown City, I think I better score my own wheels.
I'd rather set up Cindy with Ignis than with Pronto.
Ready for more?
You bet.
Let's hit it.
Oh, shit!
Ignis, pull over a sec.
Certainly.
Taking a walk on the wild side?
No, I need to
Like
buy...
nature in the
I
middle
forgot
of
I need to buy
nowhere.
soundtracks. If I'm going to be driving all the time, I want to have the soundtracks. I forgot all about
Let's
the
hit
fact
up
that
the
I need to
shop.
rebuy
Sounds
these now.
reasonable enough.
Hey, you.
Howdy!
Shut up.
Much appreciated.
Give me 10 of these.
Thank you kindly.
That's it.
That's it.
What's up, Iggy?
I've come up with a new recipe.
I could taste test for you.
I'm pretty certain I probably want to visit all the shops as well, because I think every time you visit a shop, the shop in your car expands its inventory to match. Either that or your shop's inventory expands as the game goes on. It's one of the two. I don't know. Resume.
She's out of my league, but we have so much in common.
Who's the lucky imaginary lady?
When all this is over, I'm gonna visit her in Hammerhead.
Cindy is out of everybody's league. She's an incredibly smart woman. She knows how to fix a fucking car. I wouldn't know what the hell I'm doing with that. I could probably understand the basics. I think I could learn how to do it. I wouldn't be opposed to it. This is so different. I'm so used to just running all the way down to Golden Key and running all the way back to just boost Gladio's bullshit. It is so nice not to have to do that for once. Alright, the first hideout, or hideaway, or whatever you call these little town areas. I do like the fact that this game goes into diners. I've heard from my brother that going to the diner in America is actually incredible. They're actually awesome.
Might want to stock up on potions and stuff.
Nice. You're being helpful for a change.
What do you mean for a change?
You all came all the way out here to deliver the goods. Well, thank you kindly. We'll take it out of the trunk, so you all just sit tight.
It's the teleporting dog. Umbra.
Umbra.
Bringing us stuff. Atta boy.
That dog can really track a scent.
Certainly knows how to find us.
How do you always know, boy?
Just a sec.
Nice flower. It's the same kind we sewed our crowns from. Oh yeah, Sill blossoms. So, I have a favor to ask. Take the notebook with you when you go. Sure. That's not all. I want you to put something in the book and send it back.
It's come time for me to leave Tenebra. Got it. I'm just gonna put the worst stance as possible this time. It doesn't really matter. You might as well just write a message received. Maybe a smiley face. Lol.
All set. Take care out there.
So, Noctis, what did you write in the book?
Not gonna tell me.
LOL
What was that
Ruffle.
about? You don't say.
She's not going to read it anyway.
Now that our work's done, let's see ourselves to Golden.
Oh, yeah. Wait. I'm losing it. Where's the quest? Do you have the quest?
Oh, customer. You sure? We ain't got bed bugs or nothing.
I'm losing it. Why does it say there's a quest?
Been keeping hard at it?
Oh, he just appeared.
Hold on a sec, sir. I found an envelope addressed to Meldacio inside the package.
Meldacio. The Hunter HQ?
Yes, sir. The headhunter ought to be around here somewhere. Mind making one more delivery?
What do you say, Noct? Might as well while we're in the neighborhood.
We're just gonna get these done along the way. Is it you?
Well, look who it is. I really owe you boys one.
Make that two.
Can't seem to catch a break.
So, this dude's mother is in the game.
Wait, found another what?
Tag. Us hunters keep them on our person at all times.
But she's at that HQ, so she's near us.
What?
I think
In case
that
you
would
forget
require
who
me.
you
I
are?
can't remember if it required me to get
Or
access to
like
Lestalin
someone else
or
forgets
the
who they were.
Vesper pool.
Hunters lead a life of danger.
We should not need to go to Altissia at all.
Make it back in one piece. It's our job to deliver them to the families of the fallen. As it were, I came out here to do just that. If y'all happen to find any tags lying around out there, would you do me a favor and send them my way?
Yeah. Sure.
Word is somebody spotted a tag around these parts. Try asking the local tipster. He'll point you in the right direction.
Okay.
Those tags are heavy stuff.
They certainly carry emotional weight. We'd best find and return them.
And give the families peace of mind.
Welcome to the crow's nest. You boys must be hungry. So what would you like to know?
Okay.
There's no wrong choice here. These are some pretty tough customers. That's great. This'll be tough. Good luck to you. Take care out there.
Three different menus. Let's just do this one. I jump over here. I can! Haha.
Gotta make tracks. Chop chop, Propto.
There in a jiffy!
And then we'll head to Golden Key after we've done this. We'll just get Dave moving from place to place and just keep boosting our experience little by little.
So, you thinking to fairy tale Lady Lunafreya back to the Crown City?
Nah, no need to rush to happily ever after.
Wow. Still can't believe you're actually tying the knot, dude. How does it feel now that it's finally happening?
Fine, I guess.
Ah, come on, you can't fool me. Any guy would be over. It came from there.
I can't remember what I think minerals are just for customizing your car.
Don't miss! That wasn't so hard!
Takes two.
Okay. My MP's running out. Ow.
Can't stop not.
What can I say?
Oh yeah.
Dee 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 doo doo doo. I've also downloaded all the Resident Evils, so I'm good to go on that. I want to do every Resident Evil, and if I'm really up for it, I'm gonna do randomizers of them as well.
Already, huh? You done good.
Just picking up the pieces, I guess.
Well, try to keep your spirits up. Even though I ain't one to talk, I beat myself up over the lives of the hunters I couldn't save. That's what each one of these tags means to me. They hurt. But if I let that grief keep me from looking for them, then their tags and their lives will be forgotten forever. And that'd hurt more than anything.
Yeah, guess you're right.
Now, that's why I tell all my hunters to collect any tag they see, and I expect you boys to go out and do the same.
Ten eye potions, that's really nice. Where's my car? Wait, is there anything for me to buy here?
How are you today?
Give me this.
Thank you.
Give me one of these. One of these. One of these.
Till next time.
Recipe?
That's it!
What's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
I can taste
Wonder
this
what
for
recipes are missing in the other save file.
See that over there?
What about it?
Everything in order?
Yep.
Yep. I'll do some work for Dino.
For our next story, Lady Luna Freya of Tenebrae has issued an official statement regarding the forthcoming treaty.
Oh, neat.
Words cannot express
That's
the joy in my heart on receiving word of this coming peace, nor the pride I take in my betrothal playing a part in this historic moment. On this joyous occasion, some have voiced cause for concern. The fear I will be unable to fulfill my duties as Oracle. Please rest assured, my marriage will not stand in the way of my calling. You will find me in your towns and villages, as you always have, and I shall continue
Oh my
to
God.
bless you all.
Lady Luna Freya will set forth from Tenebrae for her wedding ceremony in the coming days. Please be advised that during this time alone, her duties as Oracle will be suspended.
It's in the treaty?
Of course. Simple formality.
One of those symbol of the peace deals.
So it's more like a marriage of convenience.
Her ladyship seems nevertheless amenable to the prospect.
And Noctier likes the idea.
What's that? I do?
Buzz off.
I'll do a proper Final Fantasy 1 run at some point, and a Final Fantasy 5 run. Although, to be fair, I essentially did do a proper Final Fantasy 5 run.
Hey! I see the sea!
I see it too.
That's Golden Key.
Kinda wanna go for a dip.
That a big mountain behind it?
No, it's an island.
Nobody goes to Galden for an island, though. They go to kick back and get massages.
And savor the seafood. It's famously delicious.
Sounds great.
Something to look forward to.
Good old Angel Guard. The journey continues. We must try and hop on this ferry. I sure hope nothing terrible has happened, such as it being cancelled. I'm sure we will be on our way to Altissia right now. We've just got access to the world map. It's the perfect time to completely leave it.
Take a look at our wares.
I don't care about that. That's a lot of money. I mean, I'm kind of broke at the moment still. Wow, let me start my fishing side quest immediately. Off you go.
Hello and welcome.
How many? I'll take that. Memories of Final Fantasy V.
Thank you kindly.
I'll take that. I'll take the Lucian Tomato. I'll take that. Take that. Take that. Oh shit, my money is
We hope to see you again.
Really? Really, Ignis? No recipe. It's fine, we don't need money. Money's for chumps. I want to be a chump. I really like Golden Key a lot because it reminds me of Dead Island, but this path is just so ludicrously long. Getting all the way to the end of here to speak to Dino every single quest is so brutal.
You're out of luck.
Are we?
The boats bring you here.
What about him?
Well, they'll not take you forth.
Okay, so Arden's like Arden's one of the best parts of the game.
I'm an impatient traveler, ready to turn ship. The ceasefire's getting us nowhere.
What's this? Some sort of souvenir?
They make those?
What? No.
Consider it your allowance.
Huh?
Yeah. And who's allowing us?
A man of no consequence.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Arden is very easily one of the best parts of the game.
About the port being closed?
I'm skeptical, though I won't discount the possibility.
I say we go check it out for ourselves.
Everything will be up and running by morning.
Right, there's people here.
We'll be fine as long as we're at a haven. The Oracle will protect us.
Maybe someday when you're older, but tonight we're sleeping in town.
Absolutely breathtaking.
Yes.
And just like that, it was over. We found her. She's right there. Wait, can we do a...
We're meeting when?
How do I... I know I can. Come on, where was that little thing?
Breathtaking.
Yes. I was about to say the same.
Hope everything will be up.
I'm just trying to work out how to get to photo mode. Because I know you can. Oh, is it? No, that's not it.
Yes. I was about to say the same.
Oh wait, is it this? It's one of these two. Which one is it?
Absolutely breathtaking.
Yes. I was about to say the same.
We'll be fine as long as we're
Oh, it's her.
The Oracle will protect us.
Maybe someday when you're older, but tonight we're worth sleeping in town.
Absolutely breathtaking.
Yes, I was about to say the same.
Man, do you have anything to say? Anything else?
Hope everything will be up and running by morning. Absolutely breathtaking.
Yeah,
There we go. Oh my god, that took ages.
I was about to say the same.
Let's grab a bite.
There she is. I'll take that.
Smells good.
That took a while. Ah. Alright. And just like that, we were done. So, that was... Wow, we might be done very soon. I'm trying to write complicated for that. Oh boy, now I get to play a game I've not played in a very fucking long time. There is the chance this one gets done instantaneously as well, which is another crazy problem. Well, if I do get to the end of this in the next 2 hours, I guess I'll just start doing... I'll either play Balatro just to pass the time, because I don't want to start because maybe I don't want to start Resident Evil today, or... it's really dependent on that. It's dependent on when do I get to the end of this. If there's loads of time left, I guess there's no reason for us to not start Resident Evil. But if there is loads of time left, then... Sorry, if there isn't loads of time left, I'll just do something silly like Bookshot Roulette or Balatro or something along those lines. Oh yeah, I forgot that Final Fantasy 16 takes a while to open. I guess I'll just get... hang on. While this is happening. This is still opening. There we go. You're on the wrong monitor. What a cool start. Oh god, is this going to go through a massive loading screen? Compiling shaders. Actually, what I can do while this is happening... I should be able to just grab it now, can't I? Okay, cool. Very annoying though that it's on the wrong monitor, but... And I can't change it until I'm... It's either that it's going to change to the right monitor once the shaders are compiled and whatever, or I'm going to have to go into the menus and sort it out. But my thing with Final Fantasy 16 is that I really liked the game, but when I got to the end of it and I did everything, I did you know, the DLCs, I did Omega and Leviathan, I did all of that stuff. If I were to tier list all of the Final Fantasies, this game is a B. It doesn't get any higher than a B, it doesn't get any lower than a B. It is very much just a B tier game. And it's because I love the characters. I think the characters are awesome. I think they did a lot of work on the design of areas. I think the world building is actually pretty peak. But they also got rid of, and it very much is a Final Fantasy game. You know, there's a lot of things in this that's like, this is Final Fantasy. You can fucking tell. But they also got rid of, you know, status effects don't exist, elements don't exist, there's no mini games, zero replayability. It's kind of not awesome on that front. Now, my favorite fight throughout the entirety of Final Fantasy 16 is Omega. I think the Omega fight is so fucking good. I love that fight. I think it's so cool. I just wish there was a traditional super boss fight in the game. I can't, like, it's kind of strange that there isn't something in place where the game goes, okay, you've done all of the bounties and you've unlocked the final dungeon in quotation marks. And then maybe the people go like, oh my god, there's some really crazy thing that's just appeared in the world that Clive needs to fight in this really specific location. And it just works on different rules. Because Omega kind of does that. And Leviathan also does it, where essentially they're portrayed like Omega is the super fight for Clive on foot, whereas Leviathan is the super fight for Ifrit. But there's still this element where I just kind of wish the actual game had a super fight for once you've done everything else. Another big issue I have with this game is that monster variety is incredibly low. It is super low. And you have them, they've all changed names for some reason. Like Marlboros are now called Mawball. I think they're called Mawballs in this game. There are bombs and stuff. You got some of that. You do have a lot of classics, but it's very low. Like the variety of species is. Final Fantasy 13 had more variety. I should not be able to say that. Final Fantasy 13 has more variety of enemies than Final Fantasy 16. Final Fantasy 16 just has like a bug, and then a bomb, and then I guess one of the fallen dudes, and then I don't know. That's kind of it. And then it's just that on repeat. And then every chest is completely pointless. Well, maybe not every chest, but a lot of chests that give you goblin coins and stuff are just completely pointless because at no stage do you need to ever sell a goblin. I guess that might also not be true. I guess if you don't do the bounties, that goblin coins are a lot more useful. Maybe that's why they're there, so that if you're just like, I just want to play the game and not do the bounties and just barrel through the story, maybe goblin coins come into play then. But because of the fact that goblin coins are not useful at all, exploration becomes pointless. So if I were to play this game, I mean, you'll probably see, if I go further than the intro, and I'm kind of getting the feeling that we're going to go through this big loading sequence right now, and then we're just going to complete this game in the intro. But I think the big thing with this is that when you go through the game and you get to the world map, or wait, you get to the bigger maps anyway, there's just no point in exploring. There's just no point in doing it. It's kind of crazy because the game has all of the elements. It's just like, if only it had like fucking mini games. You could have given Clive a game similar to chess. Just give him a chess mini game or something. If you want to make this a complete medieval story, just go all in. Give him an actual board game. Or give him some game similar to, like a war game that you could just, like a war board game or something that you could play, and maybe you essentially kind of want to give him Fort Condor. You wanted to give Clive a Fort Condor-esque minigame that he could play with people, because it doesn't have to be cards. He can just give him strategy games, give him a different variety. He has a chocobo. Do chocobo racing. Just have that kind of stuff in it. But all that ends up happening is that the first half of the game is essentially boils down to slavery is bad, and then that just gets hammered over your head a lot, that slavery is bad. Slavery is very bad. It's like, yes, I know slavery is bad, game. I'm fully aware of that, like, you're not... I am not on the other side of this issue, okay? Slavery, very bad. No argument here. And then the second half of the game is, we gotta kill the gods, and and because of that, because every area is all about slavery and stuff, Clive can't have fun. Clive's not allowed to have fun outside of when he's in the hideout and he gets to chill out with his friends for a bit. There's just this well of potential that could have easily turned this game from a B into an A. I also think my least favorite part of the game is the desert area. I love the desert area and how it looks, but I think dealing with that dickhead who essentially kind of tells half-truths all the time until Clive finally gets out of there is pretty annoying, because it just feels as if he's hampering Clive's quest for absolutely no reason other than to be a dick. And also, those people are all assholes as well, because you find that there's just a later quest that you do, and once again, like every other quest in this game, you just do a quest and it's like, oh yeah, so it turns out that all these people are just absolute jackasses. It's like, oh, okay then. They're cool. They're all absolute assholes, because they're all like, oh, the bearers, they have magic. They have to work for us as slaves because they have magic, and we don't trust magic. We think magic is bad because they're bad. And then it's like, okay. You do know that they could all team up, rise up and kill you all, right? Is that why you think they're bad? Because, you know, they could easily team up and kill you all. They have magic. They can cast fire. You can't survive a fire. But there's all this stuff that this game does really well. I really like the fact that, after saying all that, I really like how the environments do look. I think they're really big. I think they're really expansive. I think they look amazing. Oh, there's this one area in the desert where you get to it and it's just this gigantic fucking waterfall. Oh man, that place is absolutely insane. And there's a load of other areas in the game that are really cool looking. It is a constant stream of looking really cool throughout the whole thing. And obviously, all of the boss fights are absolutely insane as well. Me and one of my friends, our favourite scene is when a certain character throws a lance at a child. That part is amazing. It's like, yeah, but does your game feature a child nearly getting impaled by a lance? Didn't think so. And I think this game is just... I really like Clive as well. The characters, Clive and Jill, are very fucking good. They do carry this game really hard. I really like her. I really like all of the... I just like all of the characters. I like the fact that Titan is running his place, and how it all operates where each summon is controlling this area of the map, and you're slowly wiping out and you're essentially conquering every part of the map until they're all dead. But you have to do that because they're all being dicks at the exact same time, and it's just not really helpful. And you actually have like legitimate personal reasons to hunt down some of these people. And then, of course, this game has one of the best Sids. Sid in this is really good. But what annoys me about this Sid, though, is that Sid in Final Fantasy VII smoked. One of his limit breaks literally features him pulling out dynamite, lighting the dynamite with a cigarette, and then throwing the dynamite at the enemies. And then in this game, there is a Sid who smokes. He smokes in the game. And then for some insane reason, in fucking Rebirth and seemingly in Revelation, Sid doesn't smoke. It's like, why does the original Sid... Why is the original smoker Sid not smoking when you clearly have no problem with Sid smoking? I think it has something to do with smoking being considered a mature topic, so it gets... You have to be like an 18-plus game to include smoking or something, but That's just dumb. I find that so stupid. Let Sid smoke. That's what he does. Let him smoke like a chimney. Because then you can have jokes about him like coughing after he's done some crazy jump. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to do some yeah, I need to swap the monitor. Why are you on the left monitor? Why are you not on the correct monitor? You. There we go. I have not played this in so long. Oh, I can do New Game Plus, but we're gamers. We do New Game here. I think this is a failing of the game as well. They completely changed the genre of the game and then essentially said, whoops. It's like, what? How are you not confident that people can play this game, okay? You don't need all that ridiculous shit. I think one of my friends did this, and he did action-focused first. But then when he was doing achievement clear-up in the second playthrough, I'm pretty certain he used the rings that you get from story focus to get them. Because I think you can do that in New Game Plus. You just get access. It's just accessories that give you auto dodge and stuff, but you don't need it. This game is relatively easy. So the actual person we think we're going to get in this is Clive's own mother. And to be fair, she's pretty fucking hot. So that's the person we're expecting to get. She's a massive bitch. She is a terrible person. She is quite possibly one of the worst people in the Final Fantasy franchise. I think she might be up there with Argath from Final Fantasy Tactics.
The chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the
Oh yeah, this game gave us Ben Starr.
And that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
Okay, big fight time, let's go. Ah! I've not played this since I first bought it. Oh, peak music already, let's go. The best track in the game is the Omega boss theme as well. Like, the Omega boss fight is just full peak. It's so good. But it's a remix of Final Fantasy XIV's Omega fight music, so if you listen to Final Fantasy XIV's Omega fight music, you can probably guess what 16's is. Huh. Might have to go through that a couple times. Could be my fault for not installing it on my C drive. Hopefully it won't be too bad, because it seems to be handling it pretty well. I don't have a health bar either, so I'm kind of hoping I can't lose. Ow. I love this concept. I love the fact that they made not just Ifrit really important, but the fact that they made Phoenix really important. Because Phoenix has been around for ages in these games. So it's really cool to see them get a much bigger... Ifrit's been important for ages, but this is easily his biggest role, and yeah, this is gonna be kind of rough. Fuck. I didn't think it was going to be this bad. It'll probably be fine once we get to the world map. Rebirth is on my C drive, so it should just work as expected. And again, I just imagine that it kind of loaded slow because of how much shit was happening on screen. This game doesn't even have cactuars.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target.
Tiamat!
Reaver's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that?
Biast.
Do we even know the girl
I don't think Biast is a enemy, is
Our kind
it?
do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind.
Oh, he's a monster. He's a monster from Final Fantasy 11 and 14. Oh. Huh. He's an MMO monster. An M-monster. It takes ages for Clive to get his best outfit as well.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Then, if I'm key to the success, then you better treat me with respect.
I said focus, Wyvern.
I'm trying to move. There we go. A menu. Yep.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
Oh, hang on. I know what's up. Invert, 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 invert. Actually, don't invert these. Do invert them. There we go, much better. People might not like invert, but I absolutely do. I think it's just superior.
Just in time.
I read somewhere that apparently the dude wanted to have actual horses instead of chocobos, and then the writers just essentially said, no, you're making a fucking Final Fantasy game, not whatever the hell it is you're trying to cook up. And he was like, okay, fine. Yeah, he tried to, I think he tried to get rid of chocobos. If he had been successful, this would have been the first game without chocobos since Final Fantasy 1.
Quickly! Move! What do you mean, you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Oh, there he is.
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
He's great. I think he's really good in this.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
Ah, Benedicta. There's one very attractive woman. And she knows it.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field.
There's Titan.
And when he does...
Literally, he's actually played by Anger from Inside Out. He's played by Mr. Strong from the Mr. Men series. I'm saying that his head looks like a cube.
Should this citadel be allowed to fall,
Look at the fucking size of him.
the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board. Which just leaves me. The Iron Blood will rule the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
Oh, cool, the game's over. Hell yeah. No, I do like the gameplay of this. I like Mega Flare.
You cock.
You can't just say that in a hallway.
Benedicta.
Man, how does she survive without being crushed?
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
What if we control the chaos in some kind of chaos control-esque way? Sure hope nobody we knows down there. Actually, is this the first fight we do before we do the tutorial? Surely not. I can jump. I'm pretty certain jumping does nothing though. Yeah.
And quick and deadly.
As always. Take the van.
Man, Clive looks so cool.
Wait. Something's not right.
Look at the fucking size of him.
And look who's here to greet the bastard. Come on.
No, Shiva, I'll save you. Oh shit, it's kicking off. The absolute size of Titan. It's as if he just walked out of Final Fantasy 15, because he's about that big in 15 as well. Bam! Boom!
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
Okay. Ow! We gotta go before Titan absolutely punches our butt cheeks. Before Shiva puts frost tips on our ass. We gotta go. Oh shit. I don't even know if you can fail this part, but there's a lot of stuff happening in the background, so... Maybe? I don't know. I kind of feel as if you can.
Who's gonna stand there?
Well, I do seem to be taking my sweet time making decisions in this rocky area at the moment. Bro got crushed. They really hated Final Fantasy 11 and 14, clearly, to kill that guy first. Alright, the tutorial area. Now, is Clive's mother a cutscene person, or can I interact with her? This is the conundrum. Oh, we're not there yet.
You do not get to die here.
Pretty certain the dude's gonna remember his history in a second. Brother. Clive, it's not over yet. Get up, you bum. That was a Rocky reference. I believe it was a Rocky 3 reference. Rocky is a great film franchise. You should definitely watch them all. 5 is the weakest, though. Even Creed is good. I never watched Creed 2, though.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Dongle!
Two arms, then. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
Oh, it says revisit. I am gonna revisit it just to remind myself how it all works. I will.
Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Okay.
Once more, please.
Yep, okay. That makes sense.
Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft?
Okay, so spells are useless. I don't think I use spells all that much when I played this for real. I like the idea of them, but I'm very much an up close and personal fighter.
Keep them coming.
Okay, so square and triangle.
Well done.
And I'm going to be mainly using square.
You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather...
And to be fair, this might be the only combat I do in this game. I could be finishing this really soon.
Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it. On your toes, Lord Rossfield.
This is dodge. R1.
How did you dodge that? I was sure I had you.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Come on.
Just that easy.
Good. Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any
Chad.
shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me. Well, I'm waiting.
Am I just fighting him now? Or am I doing something else? Oh, Phoenix Dance. Phoenix Dance is really good. I've seen people do this game without using that at all, whereas Phoenix Dance is absolutely insane.
Agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished.
Okay, item tutorial.
Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all. That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory, or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust? You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned?
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rosfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
Okay.
As you wish, my lord.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
Go on, you're sure to beat him this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
You're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
Oh, I don't have anything else outside of that.
This time I took my own advice and used all the tools at my disposal.
There we go, got him. Easy. Easy peasy. Easy. We remember this game.
He won! See? I told you he could do it.
Aye.
It's called being a Chad.
Bested at last.
It's taken me long enough.
That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true Shield of the Flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Clive, we barely got hurt in that fight. We were okay.
Joshua. I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Had his bitch of a wife.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you.
I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling.
She's so hot, but she's so awful.
Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Her pussy literally destroys entire kingdoms in this game. It's crazy. She must be insane in bed.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors.
If anything, now that I think about it, I guess she's like the ultimate MILF.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Like, people actively go to war over this woman.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
We should join them.
Alright, so his mother's already walked off, so that's a pretty big indication it's cutscene only. We may have to play the game. But there's a lot of people here as well, so we might not have to play the game. Maybe that's part of the... Maybe that's why we keep finishing it early, because there's just more and more NPCs, so the chance of us completing it faster gets higher. I didn't even think about that, but that is absolutely the case. There's Ambrosia. I think that's Ambrosia. So we only had slowdown during the fight between Ifrit and Phoenix. I assume that would probably happen again if I get to that point again.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
And I won, because I'm a gamer! Oh, look at Torgal. Oh, look at him!
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Torgal's great. I'm a big fan of Torgal.
Your safe return, Your Grace.
But I also underutilized Torgal as well.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
If you could probably guess, my fighting style in this game is literally Clive, dodge, and using his sword for everything. Outside of, you know, obviously the icon abilities. But I hone in on really specific icon abilities that I really enjoy. Such as that one, the one where he did the Phoenix wing. That one is really good, and I don't think I ever get rid of it. It's quick, and it hits hard. I'm not even sure if any of it matters. I think Mega Flare is really good. Zantetsuken's really good, if you know what you're doing.
I think you're going. Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right. Look at me wearing Assassin's Creed clothing, let's go. This is a soldier camp, though. Sunrise, sunset. My animal instinct, apparently. I have that.
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
Okay. Can I actually talk to people, or is this a thing? Okay, similar to Rebirth and Remake. So, just run by people.
This is it, lads.
The most useful side quests to do are the ones that improve your pouches. Oh, I can talk to actual people.
But I need to finish inspecting these crystals.
Wouldn't do to give our soldiers spent shards.
Okay, so we got incidental talking, and then there's people that I can actually talk to. Okay.
Behind blood are skilled warriors. You could learn a thing or two.
I do kind of think this is probably going to be all guys, though.
Need to shift this lot before we lose the
Well, actually, no, that can't be true, because Jill's here.
Make sure all the crystals are accounted for.
That was a thrilling bout,
The way
my
I
lord.
see it. I couldn't look away.
You put on quite the show for us, Lord Rossfield. Any man who can do that deserves to be first shield. Age and experience be damned.
Thanks, man. I'll try my best. Oh my lord, you don't have to pay attention to this guy. He's just a little bitch. He's a little slaverino. That's what we call him these days. Slave is too offensive. We call him slaverinos now. It sounds more fun.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess. Pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
was no trouble. Really.
The world literally comes to nearly an end in this game. You'll still have some dickhead out there who's like, no, no, you don't understand. I need this slave to, like, carry this one apple across a field. You don't understand. Dude, you can carry your own fucking apple.
Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please. Start. I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
So say we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
Man, Battlestar Galactica is so good. Then it got a bit silly, admittedly. But I still liked it. I even like the ending. I think the ending made a lot of sense. I think there are many endings which are just genuinely shit, but I think the Battlestar Galactica ending is actually pretty good. I also think it's aged fine.
Phoenix will be with us. Those savages.
I assure you, my lord, my man and I labor always for the glory of the duchy.
Man, I have never seen a man kiss this much ass since,
Preparation is key.
You don't need to tell this one. She's wearing it.
I can't think of anything.
Make sure all the crystals are accounted for.
Alright, up we go. There's just a sausage fest down there. We gotta go.
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
Ladies?
Well, don't you make an handsome pair? We'll be having a feast for the two of you soon enough.
Wheat harvests down again, probably. This war ends up dragging on.
I mean...
Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
Our bellies while we can, then, eh?
I mean... Outside of us, there don't seem to be any kids around either, so...
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
Ah, this is the game that made High Potion into High Potion, and I've never forgiven this game for that. Because it carried over to Tactics, and I think it carries over to Rebirth as well, and it's really annoying. I much prefer HI Potion. I don't understand why they changed it. That one is very much an if it ain't broke, don't fix it situation.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it? There's Joshua.
Wait.
Marquis.
I don't know. Is that her?
Just getting the place tidied up for the big procession.
That might be her. Maybe if I go over now? It is her. Can I speak to you?
Do you understand? The power of the Phoenix dwells within Joshua, and Joshua alone.
Ooh, does this count?
Should befall him. It will be on your head. Do not neglect your duties again. Yes, Your Grace.
Because you can actually press X on other characters. But I have used this rule for Remake, so... And I guess I did use it for 15 a second ago. So I would say this counts. Like, that's really lucky, then, because I think if you spoke to these first, maybe... she would go into the house. I think that, like, as soon as I go in here, that's it. She's gone and she's inaccessible. So yeah, true to form, I think that's the end. So you don't even have to do anything in this game, really. We could be doing Resident Evil. Who knows? We're getting faster through this, though. Yeah, I think it kind of follows what I just said, though. That what's the name? Is it Annabelle? Oh. I missed your name. Guess she's not going to say anything else.
That child is the future of our nation. He must be protected. All other concerns are insignificant.
Man. Well, we're nearly done. I'm not even going to save it because there's no point. Purchase on Steam? I already have purchased it on Steam, that's why I'm playing it. Alright, well, they might as well nip to the bathroom and stuff before doing the next game. Holy moly! We're nearly done! I think we will start Resident Evil 0. I think in Rebirth it's going to be Cloud's mother as well, so... Be back in a second anyway before we do this. Alrighty then, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Which monitor is it going to open up on? Looks like it's going to open up on the correct one. No, it's not. I must have been playing it on my left monitor for some reason previously, because both of these games have opened up on that side for some reason. That gives me a little bit of time to set this up, though, I guess. Man, I can't believe that we're nearly there. We are in the final game. I think Rebirth is awesome. I think Rebirth is very good. To me, this is peak Final Fantasy combat. This is exactly what the combat in Final Fantasy should be in every game. I legitimately think they should just stick with it and not change it for a bit, but they're going to. I think it's interesting that they keep adding more and more stuff like job systems and stuff, because that makes me think that they're going to use the code from these games to do other Final Fantasy. I want a Final Fantasy where you have a party and you can control... Like, obviously in these games, yes, you have a party and you control the party. I want a new, fresh Final Fantasy where you can control the party immediately. You could do it in 15, but you've got to complete the game first. Or do the DLCs. Wow, I can't believe we're at the end. This is crazy. So I actually did, for Final Fantasy Rebirth, I did do all the minigames. I've done absolutely everything outside of Chadley's bullshit. Chadley and his bullshit. This game is peak, except for Chadley. Chadley, he insists upon himself. He insists upon himself. I think they can really redeem themselves if they make Chadley into a super boss fight in the next game. They should have it that like he gets all of the data from the entire world, and then Hojo's programming should just kick in at the last second, and then he uses that programming to become some kind of super boss. And then not only that, but they should make it into a one-on-one fight where you have to use Cloud to kick his ass. That would be peak. That would make a load of sense. And then on top of it as well, though, just to really piss people off, it's not doing all of the side quests and whatever. No, you have to like complete all of his. You have to do. He's literally the dude that you fight when you've done everything else in the game. You have to beat Ruby Weapon. You have to beat Emerald Weapon. You have to beat every weapon. You have to complete the game and kill Sephiroth. And then Chadley's like, no, I am the true final opponent. And then you beat him now, and it's just peak. It's peak because everybody hates him. Right, we need to change. I need to change the. There we go. Much better. New game. Oh. Sure, I'll check. What? Okay, I don't understand. Like, I literally played Remake before. I clearly have a Remake save. Maybe it's because it's just on the cloud. Get it? The cloud? Because the cloud? Alright, peak is already happening. Oh god, the ending of this game was fucking... there was something.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
Cloud-chan.
I'm here on the Midgar Expressway. The scene is indescribable. Countless buildings have been leveled, and part of the road has collapsed.
Okay.
The smoke rising from the rubble is reminiscent of a funeral pyre.
Okay.
Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in this unprecedented destruction, caused by a massive tornado which swept through Sectors 0, 1, and 2. After a briefing with Shinra investigators, Mayor Domino released a statement, declaring the tornado to be, quote, weather warfare, perpetrated by the infamous insurgent group known as Avalanche.
Yes, Avalanche created a tornado.
Also suspects the involvement of Wutai, and has begun investigations.
That's because in Before Crisis, Avalanche gains access to the first weapon known as Jade Weapon. I wonder if they'll ever re-release Before Crisis. Probably not. They have a really bad... Square has a really bad habit of not releasing mobile games for some reason as actual things. Even though, like, the Kingdom Hearts practically relies on a mobile game to understand the fucking plot of Kingdom Hearts 4. And the plot of Kingdom Hearts 3 as well. The Master of Masters. I do want to play Kingdom Hearts again as well. Kingdom Hearts. When I do Kingdom Hearts again, we'll do all the super bosses because I've never done that before. We will do every game and we'll do the super bosses. Rebirth. Oh my god, it's Renoa. I think that's also, I guess that slightly annoys me, because Renoa is the one who I associate with feathers. But these games really go out of its way to try and associate Sephiroth with feathers and Aerith with feathers. We made it, guys! We averted the crisis on the core.
This is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 flight.
Boy, that tornado really did a number on the city.
Oh my god, is that Anne from Persona 5?
Which must have been caused by the tornado.
Man, when it rains, it pours.
As you can see, over there. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Hey, it's that hand.
To your right.
Ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword. Highly dangerous.
I repeat, the fugitive is an ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword.
Back over here.
Get him on board!
Why did Cloud survive? Unless he's just not been found. They killed Tifa. We gotta kill them all. Oh, I think it's because Cloud gets transported to Sephiroth's weird-ass dimension. Whereas everybody else doesn't. That's why Cloud's missing.
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit. Too much Mako. But he'll be fine.
Man, Zack is a dude who just tries to be a nice guy all the time, and it's just he's just always thrown into the most garbage ass situations humanly possible. Why people love Zack? Zack is great. Alright, time to play Crisis Core, let's go. So Zack's moveset is based on a Crisis Core. It's essentially Crisis Core, but works for Rebirth. I like the way how he merges punches and kicks in his combos as well. Because he has a load of physical limit breaks. And he has costly punch and stuff, so I think that's why he does I think that's why he's a bit physical in this game. We kind of combined it all into one. I mean, Zach has just come back from killing an entire army, pretty much. Bye now. That's enough. What the hell is going on?
Where's the ancient? Heads are gonna roll if we don't find her. Just shut the hell up and search.
This is so messed up. All of it. But I'm back now, Aerith. I'm back.
So we're gonna be doing. We should be doing the Nibelheim chapter.
Seeing as
Yeah.
we've got the time, want to tell the rest of us about you and your buddy Sephiroth?
Sure. If Tifa doesn't mind.
Me? Yeah, no problem. It's
It all started 5 years ago. I was 16
So
at the
this
time.
could be Cloud's
I was
mother.
already working for soldiers back then, and the little there was boring as hell. My heart wasn't in it. Then, out of nowhere, the job of a lifetime came up. A mission with Sephiroth. I couldn't believe my luck.
It's a shame that they got rid of the fight against the dragon right at the start as well. Because that could have easily been just like the first boss fight of the entire game. And then they oddly moved Materia Keeper into this area as well. But that's because my view is that when they got near to the end of the game, they just really didn't want to make any... They didn't want to make Rocket Town, they didn't want to make Bone Village, they didn't want to have you traverse Mount Nibel again.
Ready to do this?
Yeah, you bet.
I'm really hoping though that in Revelation it's a complete world and you can just go anywhere immediately. Alright, we're doing some Zack squats, let's go.
Hey, rein it in.
Sorry. No can do.
Kids.
Say, I'd like to be briefed on the mission at some point. Because if it's another one of those Turks gigs, you can let me off right here.
Really?
Finally make first. What do? Call a ceasefire with Wutai. Stealing my shot at glory. I didn't join Soldier to be an errand boy.
I like that because Zack participated in Wutai.
Well, our
mission.
Also, him talking about Turk's jobs is also a reference to Crisis Core, because that's exactly what Zack was doing.
One of those Turk's gigs.
I even think his animations here are from Crisis Core.
Where is it?
Nibelheim.
Nibelheim? That's where I grew up.
Got some fiends in our 12!
Let's go.
I'm pretty certain it's not the dragon. Might just be a basic fight to teach me Sephiroth gameplay. I guess they're dragon-esque.
You take one, I'll take the other.
Cool, I can do that.
Wait in the truck.
No way! I got this!
I quite like the fact that they made Sephiroth playable.
He was in a different league from the rest of us.
Nibelheim. That's where they built the first reactor. Right?
Yeah.
Probably because of Shinra Mansion.
Something was wrong with the reactor, and the whole village was up in arms. Talk of strange new monsters on the mountain only made things worse. People were scared, desperate.
The villagers tried to take care of the monsters themselves, but it was no good. Ended up calling Shinra. So the company sent help. Best they had.
I like it when in Crisis Core when you get to this point, and then the game just goes, yeah, if you go to Nibelheim, you're not coming back.
Home sweet home, right? Tell me, how does it feel? I have no home, so I wouldn't know.
You still got parents though, right?
A mother named Genova. She died shortly after I was born. My father...
It's interesting that he was told that Genova's his mother.
Don't worry, I'm getting to that.
Why wasn't he just told that it was Hojo and Lucretia from the start?
Why am I talking about this? Come on, let's go.
Sephiroth, Hojo cooked Vincent and banged Lucrezia, of all people. But Lucrezia is a garbage person, and you would notice if you play Dirge of Cerberus. Hang on. Ooh, that's different. No, that legitimately crashed. How odd, because I never had a crash on Rebirth when I played it last time. I wonder if it's because I'm trying to record it with OBS as well. Maybe that's the difference. I'm gonna hit continue and see what happens. So that's not helpful. Crap, that didn't do... That really didn't do any autosaves during any of that? That's mad. It might be because of OBS. Oh well. I'm willing to accept defeat on that one. Because, yeah. I'd be scared of that happening again. Okay, well, it crashed. And we're not going to try that again. So... we're at the end. I'll be back in a second, and I'm gonna talk about... Can I put a background in or something? I have an idea. I'm just gonna put on Final Fantasy 1 briefly before I move on from this. We'll just load my super save. My 4 ninja save. Level 6, I have to get to level 61 to complete the game. Fucking yikes. Oh man, this was one of my most ridiculous runs. It was 4 thieves, and I allowed myself to become a 4 ninjas, but this was rock solid. Look at my money, it's maxed. Did the game relatively quickly though. One of the hardest fights is the Lich fight, because you have to use 4 thieves for it, and it's fucking awful. Anyway. So, I mean, if you were to do this as a full... I know it sounds completely stupid, but if you were to do this as a full speedrun, the longest game you've got in here is probably either Final Fantasy 2. I think Final Fantasy 9 goes on for a little bit of time as well. Because 2 requires you to get the boat and cross the sea. Final Fantasy 9 requires you to get to Lindblom. 10 does require you to get to Lucca as well, and it has unskippable cutscenes, so that does take a bit of time as well. But I would argue that the rest of them are generally pretty quick. I mean, Queen Jane was immediate. In Final Fantasy 3, you do have to do the beginning area and blow up the rock getting out of there. 4 was immediate. 6 requires you to do the Phantom Train. 6 does require you to do a bit, but if you were doing a speedrun version of this, you would just not do... you wouldn't do Locke's part, and you wouldn't do Terra's part. You would just simply choose Sabbath immediately and just get through that as quickly as you can. 7 does require you to do the beginning part, but you can... I think there's a lot of things you can do in Reactor 1 to save yourself a shit ton of time. Crisis Core requires you to do Wu-Tai. But again, you don't have to fight everything in Wu-Tai, you can just move on immediately, and I think that's probably what you should do for Crisis Core to speed that one up. 8 is incredibly quick. 10, 9 requiring you to get to Lindblom's pretty rough, because you have to kill off the entire Black Waltz. You have to do all of the Black Waltz fights. You have to do a lot of boss fights in 9. I'd say stealing Sedan's better weapon is probably good. But yeah, you don't need to steal anything in that. I don't think you really need to steal anything in that game at all. And another thing as well is that if you were to do this as a speedrun, you could just you wouldn't need to speak to anybody because this would be the list you'd just go for. Nobody, you could skip every single conversation because you know exactly where you're going to be going. 10 requires you to do Zanarkand. You have to do 2 Cloister's other trials. I mean, you don't have to do the destructions first, but you do have to do 2 of them, and they themselves take up a lot of time. You have to get your fleet before you get before you escape to Lucca. 10-2's really quick. Well, 10-2's quick-ish. There's probably a faster way of doing 10-2's, because when I did 10-2 for the Lucca one, I had to do the mission there. And I don't think you really... I would not be surprised if there's a faster way to do 10-2. But I just went with Lucca because I just figured that Lucca had the most people. 12 is pretty quick. I think if I just simply didn't talk to anybody and just went on with the game and just went into Lowtown as fast as possible, 12 would be done really quickly. Type 0 is pretty quick. You just got to do the beginning part of the game. 13's really quick as long as you can dodge all the enemies. 7 Remake does require you to do 2 chapters. 7 Remake's pretty long, really. 7 Remake is also one of the long ones you gotta do. 15's really quick. I think if I did 15 again now and I had this and I knew the person was there, I just simply would not do any bounties, get in that car and just immediately drive the Golden Key as quickly as possible. I mean, I might even be tempted to just drive the Golden Key immediately without even getting the quest. But I don't know whether your characters would stop you from doing that. 16 is pretty quick. You just skip the tutorial and just run over to Annabelle, and then that one's done. So you only really need to have speedrun strategies for probably 2... You'd need it for 2. You need it for 9. Guess you would need it for 6. But a lot of this generally is done... A lot of these are done generally in the tutorial areas. You can get them done relatively fast if you just skip the cutscenes. It's a shame that Rebirth didn't work. Or, well, it did work and then it crashed. And then it was super deep into it and then couldn't bother going back. But I've played Rebirth all the way through on this PC, so the fact that it crashed, it does make me think that OBS and loading it twice was probably just a little bit too much for it, unfortunately. But yeah, this has been pretty fun and pretty interesting. I'm glad it did it. Would I do it again? Probably not. I think it's been a very interesting time, though. But if I were to do... This one's just out of curiosity. If I were to do the other marathon, which is Bitch Hunter, which is based off of... 30 Rock... I forget his name. Will Ferrell. I can probably come up with a list of who would be the most likely people, just so that I... Because I think unlike other things, this one I would just kind of know. Final Fantasy 1 is probably Marilith. I think you'd probably have to get through Mount Gulag to get to that point, which is a decent chunk of the game. That requires you to start, you know, working your way through the 4 Fiends. Final Fantasy 2 should be the Lamia Queen, and we did fight the Lamia Queen as part of the MILF Hunter Marathon. So Lamia Queen would this one would actually be a little bit faster to get to. Final Fantasy 3, I think, would be just a regular Lamia. I'm not convinced. I would probably have to check that. If it's not a Lamia, and if you were just going for boss fights, then I'm pretty certain there is a... You have to... Is this the one where you fight? I mean, there's Doga. I mean, you do fight a female opponent in 3, and obviously there's the Cloud of Darkness, but you fight, oh no, not Doga. Unue is one. There is a Lamia in the game. But it could be Unue. Yeah, it's either the Lamia. It's Lamia if you're accepting random encounters, but if you're not, then it's Ume, which would require you to pretty much do the entire game if you're just doing boss fights. 4 is... I wouldn't count the boss fight right at the start for this. I would say that your actual fight is... It's one of the 4 fiends. Who is it? I think it's Barbaricia. I think she is your fight for that one. For 5 is actually incredibly quick because that's Siren. 6 is... Six might also be a Lamia, but I don't think there are any Lamias in 6, though. Are there any Lamias in 6? No, there's no Lamias in 6. Okay. Who would be... Are there any female opponents in 6? Oh, Shardanook. Oh, yeah. That's pretty deep into it, though. But I get... Would Shardanook count? I guess it would. How's it spell? That's really deep. That would be one of the longest to do. Final Fantasy VII is Yuffie, which is pretty funny. Why am I spelling that wrong? Crisis Core? I mean, I guess. I can't think of anybody else who would appear before. Oh god. I can't think of any other opponents outside of Minerva for that. That would be... Oh, that is brutal. That is fucking brutal. Yeah, so for Bitch Hunter, you just gotta, like, fucking complete Crisis Core 100%. Nice. Final Fantasy VIII is Edius, so that requires you to complete Disc 1. Final Fantasy IX, I think, is an Alexandrian soldier. I think it's as basic as that. I think you're beating one of Beatrix's soldiers, which would be Disc 2. I would say Beatrix herself does not count because she beats you, whereas an Alexandrian soldier, you beat them. So that's why that would count. Final Fantasy X is an odd one because I also think in Final Fantasy X there aren't any female opponents, so I would probably go with Belgemine. But if for whatever reason you don't agree with that, you could make the case that Riku's Machine also counts, which would be because she's driving it. So there's not. I would argue that that would count. Riku's Machine would be the one that would count in that. So that would require you to get to the Moon Flow, if that was the case. 10-2 is immediate. 10-2 is just the starting fight. I literally just played this. What's it called? LeBlanc. I just call it Tits McGee. Tactics would just be any female opponent. You could probably get that one done pretty quick. But if you were to pick a specific person, then what is it? Is it... What's the name? It's the woman you have to kill. Oh, it is Meluda. I just spelled it completely wrong. So if you wanted to have a specific opponent, it would be I would say it's Meluda. Meluda is a good one. Final Fantasy 12. God, there's gotta be somebody in 12 who matches the bill. Oh, do you fight the judge? Do you fight the female judge? I don't think you fight the female judge. Who the fuck is Elsa? Oh, no, it's not her. This is really specific, but apparently there is a female zombie. You could, I guess, count her. It's either that or the female judge, and I'm pretty certain you do not fight the female judge, so it'd probably just be the female zombie that you'd have to fight. It's either that or you're doing all 100 try. I'm pretty certain you only fight the female judge through the trials. Type 0 would be the woman, the lassie that you fight at the end of the first chapter. So this one should be pretty quick. What's she called? What is she called? What's her name? Couldn't be, that's it. So that one would be pretty quick. I don't think there's anybody in 13. Because in 13 you have the only one who would exist would be Jill the Bat, and you don't fight her. So I think 13 you just skip entirely. 7 remake, I mean, Rebirth is probably Eleanor. 7 remake? I don't know. I'm inclined to think nobody in that either. Because you don't fight Scarlet. 15 is a Lamia, because you fight a Lamia as a boss. So 15's pretty... It's either that or you're fighting Aranea. It's one of the two. This is Marilith again. Oh, no, actually Tiamat also counts. Tiamat would be your first one. 16 is Shiva. Shiva Jill. It'd be that fight. So that would also be a pretty interesting one to do, because it's clearly doable. But the fact that Crisis Core has just got Minerva is pretty fucking brutal. That is definitely the one that holds me back on that. But yeah, that's the end of the MILF Hunter run. That was pretty fun. So let's just I'll stop the recording for this now.